what I'd do right now if I was Tom Aspinall. First off, fuck Jon Jones. That fight is not happening. Jon Anik and Dana White are saying two completely different things. Jon is saying the fight may happen in December at the pre-fight press conference at 316. And then Dana, after getting absolutely grilled by the media, was talking about listen, I can't make the kid fight, Even after trying to give Jon his fuck you money, which was rumored at $30 million, was not enough to make him fight Tom Aspinall. And I've seen tons of videos about this situation from days ago to 9 months ago to a year ago, just about this whole situation. It's too much time wasted, too much potential wasted, no more waiting. Heavyweights being completely ruined by this stalemate, this logjam, whatever you want to call it. There's not even a logjam because there's no contenders. That's how fucking dead in the water heavyweight is. And we need to stop giving Jon the satisfaction of even talking about him. So I'm going to take a completely different approach to this topic. And this is what exactly I would do if I was Tom. I would fight Ciryl Gane instead. It's an easy dub. We already seen how Ciryl performed against Volkov. He got exposed. Ciryl should not have won that fight. They just gave it to him because he's more popular. But either way, that's a whole other discussion. I think Tom would whoop him. I think he could submit Gane if he needed to, and he could knock him out, or he could outpoint him. Any which way. But likely I see him finishing Ciryl Gane. He'd take all of Gane's hype, and he would be doing something that Jon Jones has also done. The only way I could see Ciryl winning this is if he fluked the back of the head knockout, like he likes to throw back of the head shots with elbows and stuff. But I'm not gonna go too far into that. But it would still be a good fight. And basically, if we all promoted Tom and got behind Tom, and we're like, we want this guy to be champion. You know what I mean? Give him our full support like we had been. Y'all did the petition. Everyone's been talking about him. We've been seeing Tom on more media outlets. Like he's been doing more podcasts and just promoting himself all overall, which is good. But you can also tell that him not performing over the years is getting to him mentally. So basically, I think he should get back in there and fight Ciryl Gane as soon as possible. And right after that, make a really big call out. And not no bitch shit, not no, hello, Jon. You know what I mean? None of that, no emotion. This is your career on the line, dog. Your whole prime is being wasted. I need some real fucking emotion when you beat Ciryl Gane. And hit him with the, Jon Jones is running. Ngannou's mumbling, because we all know he's not going to fight Ngannou. And call out Alex Pereira. And hear me out, you guys, because I know there's a lot of like Poetan fans. I love Alex myself. He's a great fighter, but we need some type of movement and something going on. And I'm going to give you some reasons why this fight actually makes a lot of sense. Alex is 37, and he's at the end of his career. He only has like 3 or so fights left. And I know you guys are thinking like, dude, exactly. He only has so many fights left. If he loses this one against Big Ank, or if he lost against Tom, like, what good does that do at all? What is the point of that? And I'm not even going to lie. I do want to see Alex and Big Ank running back. That's still a good fight. That still should be next. They could even do that in the midst of Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. They could do the rematch, Big Ank versus Alex Pereira. See how that goes. Either way, I want to see that fight, because think about it like this. The risk for reward against Aspinall for Alex Pereira versus Aspinall, the risk versus reward is so much higher than if he's to face someone like Big Ank again. There's no hype there. I mean, Big Ank's a great fighter. Like, I'm not trying to discredit him, but in terms of like putting on big fights and investing in big names, I don't know like how promotable or basically how long even Big Ank might stick around. Tom Aspinall is way younger. There's multiple reasons to me, and I feel like a lot of you guys would agree, to invest in Tom Aspinall right now and get his name bigger than it is. If Alex Pereira was to win against Tom Aspinall in this fight, if this were to happen, he could become the first triple champion in the UFC, which has never been seen before. It's never been done. We've seen the pictures too. Alex posted of Tom Aspinall, and he's like behind him or something, and he's like, "Oh, this would be a great fight." Like basically already saying like he's interested in that fight. How the fuck is this not a seller or at least a little bit interesting? I know I could see at least half the community being split on this, on who would win, because Tom could try to submit him. I don't even think we've seen Tom submit someone in the UFC. Pereira could try to knock him out. We could see if he can knock him out. We know from the Big Ang fight that Alex Pereira still has decent, pretty good counter wrestling. He didn't get grapple fucked like O'Malley. But I'll tell you what, Big Ank isn't going to move up and fight Tom Aspinall. Tom has no other fights as well waiting for him at heavyweight. There's no surge of contenders at heavyweight. It's dead in the water, like I was saying earlier. They have maybe Almeida, who's coming up, but he lost to Curtis Blades. Tom beat Curtis Blades. I mean, that's still a good fight. I'm not hating on Almeida. That's still a good fight down the line. But besides that, who else is there? Who the fuck else is there besides Jon Jones, Ciryl Gane, and then they're talking about Francis Ngannou. Dana's not going to sign Francis Ngannou. I talked about this in one of my previous videos, and it was literally just some TikTok news too, which is hilarious that now everyone was talking about it about a week ago, Ngannou and stuff, and he said he was open, but it's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. Like I was saying before, it's a major legacy fight. Alex could become the world's first triple champ. He could be passing the torch also if he loses to Tom Aspinall. He already said too last year he was thinking about going to heavyweight. So basically, if anyone's in the comments like, "Oh, this is fucking stupid," yada yada, like who would ever even think of that? We was just talking about this shit last year. The same time last year, Alex Pereira moving up. So basically, why not? That's all I have to say is why not? Why not do this fight? We're cooking the division. We're cooking it. It's overdone. It's burnt. You know what I mean? We really, really, really need to push for this Alex Pereira fight with Tom Aspinall. It's a big, big fight, and it would make Tom the next big draw at the heavier weight classes. It makes a lot more sense the more you think about it, in my opinion. All the other matchups for Alex Pereira don't seem that worth it. Like, outside of Big Ank, like I was saying earlier, and I guess Allberg, who's on the come up, no one wants to fucking see that. And, like, oh my God, especially after how Allberg beat Jan in his last fight. Do we really want... Oh my God. Me personally, like, no hate to Allberg, I'd kind of be pissed if he became champ off his style that he works with. If he doesn't get chinned somehow, congrats to him. Honestly, because I don't know, bro. I'm just not trying to see that. I'm not sure who's trying to see that, bro. I know there's some... Dude, actually, Carlos Allberg, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, but tell me this fight doesn't make sense. Tell me that this fight wouldn't sell. It would, especially if we got behind it how we do as a community. This could be a really big fight down the line. Yeah, outside of Allberg and I guess Big Ank, there's no rising contenders. There's no other matchups that really are worth it for Alex Pereira's like legacy, in my opinion. So Tom Aspinall really needs to steal that Alex Pereira fight from Jon Jones, just like he's trying to steal Tom's prime from his career. And we need to get behind this fight. We need to push for this and get this done and stop letting heavyweight go to shit. We need to do something. Something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.